Good morning, Charles Merkel here. Day 131, a 3-minute 10 breath total body warm up after a wet weekend. Wow, out here for a beautiful morning, ready for a great day. I don't have a big share for you today. I know I should. Got a lot on the mind. Just want to encourage you to keep going strong. Find an activity that's good for you. Hopefully something you enjoy. Then implement. And then implement. All right. Let's go ahead and get going with today's day 131, a 3-minute 10 breath total body warm up. If you're new, welcome. Just watch along or do your best to follow along. This is a 3-minute resistance-based exercise. Go to the website in the ticker 7minutemorning.com/free sample. Takes you directly to a page with video instruction on how to do this exercise so you can watch, learn the mechanics, and then join me tomorrow. Let's get going. And begin. here we go, checked off. Just like during the exercise, continue to breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Give yourself a few moments to recover. I think I do have a share for you today. I don't think I do. Had a little bit of a delay coming out morning because of the cat's food. Because this morning I judged based on appearances. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that we'd had a wet weekend. And I came out this morning, take care of the cats. Noticed they still had a good amount of food in the bowl. All right, I'll let them eat that rather than refilling it. Just let them eat that and I'll fill it later today. Thing was, and I didn't notice because it didn't get enough rain coming in under the porch. Sometimes when we get a big storm and the rain's running sideways, the food bowl's just full of water. Food, as you know, when it gets wet, it expands. What I didn't realize this morning is the food had gotten enough water to be moist, but not enough to expand. So it still looked pretty good. Judged based on appearances. And I didn't understand when I went about my morning. The thing was, the food was wet and the cats weren't eating and they were still acting like they were starving. Even after some morning treats. Something's not right. Something we're accustomed to is not matching. We're not getting what we want. So we need to be able to do that with our own fellow human beings. Be able to listen to people are telling us something isn't right. And not just judge based on appearances. Because one, we can interpret it wrong. Two, the appearances can be deceptive, depending on who's doing the presentation. It wasn't until I put my hand in the bowl realized, oh, that is not dry food. That is not the crunchy food. I wouldn't eat that either. But I apologize to the cats. Got rid of the wet food, which underneath it was a lot more wet. So the bottom layer, or the top layer was just dry enough to still look dry. Once I started digging, the food had gotten very wet. So we have to do that. Be willing to listen. Somebody's telling you, hey, this doesn't add up. Something's not right. Don't just glance at it or, it's fine. You have nothing to complain about. Get your hands dirty. Get in there. Get your hands dirty. Find out for yourself. So I've had some very eye-opening times in life where I've done this and learned that things were very, very different than the picture that was portrayed. that's my ask for today. 1, keep up a healthy habit. 2, get your hands dirty. People in your circle are telling you this isn't right, it doesn't add up. Get your hands dirty. Find out. Try to have a little empathy and see things from their perspective to the best of your ability. And do that today. Make it a regular habit. And now I'm talking to myself too. Charles, you got to step up and do this more. I think we'll be making different decisions. I think we'll have a lot less grounds for arguments. Start implementing some solutions. All right, that's my share for today. Just put it on the back end instead of the front end. I will see you tomorrow for day 132. Remember, visit the link, learn mechanics of the exercise, and join me tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Charles signing.